as promised, it's time to take a look at the updated brackets after the first round. We'll start with Class 1A. Here's the bottom of Quadrant 1. Frontier and Pioneer squaring off. Falcons undefeated. Panthers on a hot streak. They've won 8 straight. That's going to be a good one, Tim. And Carroll versus Taylor. Tim, out of these 4, who is going to go play for a sectional title?
Frontier and Carroll will meet in the sectional title, Riley. Frontier has been on a tear this year, and I have them going all the way as my dark horse to win the 1A state championship.
There you go. You heard it right here, folks. Bottom of Quadrant 3 looks like this. Sheridan versus CP, a regular season rematch. Blackhawks took that one 40-6, and Tinley facing Cloverdale, as I mentioned, after the Clovers win tonight. Tim, who do you like?
Well, Riley, I think Sheridan does a rinse and repeat of the regular season against Clinton Prairie. They're 7-2 and show no signs of slowing down. As for our other matchup, I've got Tinley beating Cloverdale and advancing to face Sheridan in that title game.
Over to Class 2A, the lower part of Quadrant 1. Southmont and Webo move on to rematch with each other. The Mounties won a thriller against the Stars 26-23 earlier this year. Seeger, a 1-point win over LCC to face Lewis Cass. Tim, who's going to the title game?
I've got Southmont and Seeger meeting in the sectional title game, and ultimately I think Southmont advances past Seeger. Riley, they have 2,282 rushing yards and 40 rushing touchdowns on the season. One 1,000-yard rusher and 2 400-yard rushers. I think they'll wear Seeger's defense out.
Southmont, a team that is founded on the run game under head coach Desson Hannum. Up next, the top half of the Class 3A Q2. Peru and Twin Lakes squaring off. Western battling Frankton. Tim, are these picks to move on pretty easy?
I think they are, partner. Twin Lakes has had one of their best seasons in recent years. I think they beat Peru handily next week. And like we saw tonight, folks, Western's offense can move the ball and eat up the clock.
Yeah.
I don't see anyone figuring out how to stop their rushing attack. I see them beating Frankton and facing Twin Lakes.
Real quickly, we'll jump over to the bottom half of the Class 4A Quadrant 2. Lebanon will face Frankfort Tigers, a dominant 39-19 win over Culver Academies tonight. Marion won big over Muncie Central, a nail-biter for Logansport, though, but they advanced. Tim, who's moving on?
I got the 2 L's, Riley. Lebanon and Logansport advancing. Logansport 2-7 on the year, but I think Lebanon ends their postseason success.
The 2 L's moving on, hoping to not catch an L next week. Here's the entire Class 5A Q2 sectional bracket. Partner, I'll give my picks real quick. You were dominant in our predictions in the regular season. It's time for my get back. Give me Concord, Fort Wayne, Northside, Lafayette, Jeff, and Kokomo.
A couple of those picks we agree on. I've got Warsaw, Fort Wayne, Lafayette, Jeff, and South Bend advancing.
And finally, the Class 6A Quadrant 2 sectional bracket. I've got Westfield, Harrison. Yes, I believe in the boys, Tim. Hamilton, Southeastern, and Fishers.
That's good faith, Riley, but I've got Westfield, Carmel, Hamilton Southeastern, and Fishers advancing.
There you have it. Coach's Corner coming up, folks.